How do you think you grew as a learner
I
in
think
sixth grade?
our listening skills improved a lot. I think we improved our listening skills by our books, our reading books, and from our Friday night reading.
Yeah, I wrote down, I think that we have improved on our listening, and I also said the organization part, because in sixth grade, like, if you're not organized, then you're probably gonna like lose stuff, because like you don't, like last year we always had desks to put stuff in. This year we don't. We only have a locker, so.
I agree with Reagan, but I also put instead of with listening, communication with other students and the teachers.
I agree, but I also put that this year it's really extending our vocabulary.
Yeah.
I agree with Kaden, and I also said that it might have helped some of our handwriting because of all the because when we did our vocabulary test, we had to write down the sentences and stuff.
I also agree with you because I thought that we got really had to have like 240 words. That was learned my year.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright,
Did you share?
yeah, he's the first one. Why did you do what you did in sixth grade?
So basically we had a better sixth grade experience.
It's sad. I put down that we did things to learn new things and gain experiences.
I agree with Cody, but on my paper that I did, I wrote down that if we didn't do all the stuff that we did this year, we probably wouldn't have learned the same things as we do now.
I agree, but I put that it helps us learn and be better if we get jobs and be a better reader and writer.
So what you're saying is that it'll help you in future life.
I put down that I did it because I don't want to do sixth grade reading and language arts instead of.
Does anybody else have anything?
Well, mine is different from all your guys', but I put down I don't know.
I put down that we did new things to learn new things and get new experiences.
Can we go on to the next one?
What did you have?
I put down reading strategies, but that's not what the question was about.
Because what were you supposed to learn in sixth grade? Is that one of the things that you were supposed to learn?
So what will the things you learned in sixth grade help the importance of your life?
It will make us smarter and have us be a better student in general and just a better person.
If you don't have good grammar and you try to get a job, it might make you seem intelligent or professional. I agree with stats. I think our listening skills have really improved, and we have to learn newer things back in when we're going through the real world. So
I agree with Kaden because if you have the grammar and stuff and you're trying to talk to your customers or your boss or something, it won't make you sound very intelligent. And like what Mrs. Hartwig said, that will help you carry on a conversation and adults will look at you more intelligence.
I also agree with Lily because if you're trying to have a conversation anywhere actually, then if you don't have the right grammar, then people probably won't be able to understand you.
I agree, but I put down communication skills and we did a lot of that for like our Socratic discussion, which we're doing right now, and the sentence starters that we have like on all of our desks, except some of them, and like the communication will help like if we want to get the job, like what Chloe said. Do you have anything to add?
Cody, did you say anything?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add, Bryson?
Seth, do you? Okay.
Can we move on to the other one? How can you improve on any of the learning knowledge and skills you worked on in 6th grade?
I think that you could still improve on all of your stuff in 6th grade by reading over the summer, and like sometimes what I do, I still do this all the time, but when I'm talking to someone or I'm saying a sentence, I like picture a sentence in my mind and then I picture like where a comma would go or something, and it irritates me so much because when I'm saying the sentence I want to say like this and then comma that, but
I think they can also help, but we can work on it by reading in the summer, and instead of just always going outside and stuff, you can always like be reading a book instead of looking for things that shouldn't be there and things that should be there.
I agree with disagree because you want to get outside. Because if you don't get outside, it's bad for your body and on your health. I wrote down that those who had taken band, like take sort of band lessons so that they don't go trash next year.
I agree. It's thinking about getting like outside and getting exercise and everything, but for like the learning part of it and the knowledge, I put like just keep reading because reading helps you do anything in life pretty much. So it's good to practice it.
I agree, but I disagree. Like, you can go outside and stuff, but you could also read, like, you can read before you go to bed or something, so you can still get a little bit of reading in.
I agree. Sometimes I do that, it's not all the time. But back to the learning, if you want to carry on a discussion, this is a really good job to do it. And you can always like read stuff like magazines and stuff or books.
Do you have anything to add, anybody?
Cody, you?
Guys flew through the questions faster than any group around. What kind of questions or expansion could you come up with about learning about 6th grade and maybe advice for next year's?
Like, you always have to stay organized, like Regan said. You don't have your desks to keep all of your stuff organized, so you're gonna need to have like a good plan of what you're gonna, like, where you're gonna put your stuff, and
I also think that I'd give advice to the other 6th graders that are coming this coming year, that they need to like not be nervous about switching to classes, because like I was really nervous about that.
And like the first couple of weeks, like teachers aren't very like strict about like if you're there 5 seconds after like the bell rang, it's fine. They're not gonna like get mad at you, write you up yet.
I agree with you, and it actually makes the days go fast. I mean, yeah, the day go faster with the periods
This
instead
year,
of the home day. I mean, instead of the actual class in the same classroom.
this year has like flown by. I feel like we just started like not 5 months ago, but yeah.
I agree because it seems like just yesterday that we started 6th grade.
Yeah.
No.
Really
I
has
just
slowed.
it's felt like years.
I think it's 6th grade is probably one of my favorite years.
yeah, I think that this was a good experience.
Yeah.
Like, this was a good year.
I thought I liked it most because all the teachers were really nice.
Yeah,
Especially
I'm
at
gonna
the
miss my
beginning of the year.
teachers.
Yeah.
because like we were new to all the locker stuff and getting to different classes.
Yeah, the lockers were like, I didn't really have trouble at first, but my mom had to help me a lot with it.
Yeah.
And then like the first or second week, I'm not sure when it was, but I got it really easily.
Yeah, the lockers, they're really pretty easy. Well, I thought they were easy, but some other people might think they're hard. But I really didn't have a problem. Like, I had to do it a couple times to get it like down, and then I didn't really have a problem at all.
So those life skills or coping skills and emotional coping skills that you guys were just kind of talking about, how have all of those grown you as learners?
It taught me kind of to be like more organized, because in 5th grade, like my desk would get like really, really messy. But like now, since I don't have a desk, it kind of taught me how to get more organized.
Yeah, I agree, because it teaches you to get more organized. If you don't want to do like the classes, then you have to keep your locker organized so you know all the stuff.
Yeah, I agree with Seth because, yeah, and the lockers, I think that those help us a lot in math because, like, I'm not sure how to explain it.
So like you have to carry around with math books all through the day.
Yeah, I agree with Seth.
I think that it's like, it has put effect on our lives, like the freedom that we have like so much more like freedom and responsibility and than we did ever probably in our lives.
Yeah, responsibility is a big one.
I agree with Reagan, because like we have a lot of like freedom where like on nice days usually teachers like try to take us outside, or on early out Wednesdays we get to go outside if it's nice.
And there's like the PBIS stuff.
Yeah.
And if you want to go on the trips, then you have to have good behavior and like no late work or anything. So you have to really make sure that you're doing
Yeah, like also involving the PBIS before, it's kind of taught me how to like be more nice to teachers and like respect other people, respect people better and everything, because like I really wanted to go on the trips.
I like how they actually gave you choices to go out for band, choir, and all that.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to high school because you have to get choose your classes.
Get
Well,
what?
not all.
Well, there's some like that.
Yeah, some are
You have to
mandatory.
take math, you have to take social studies, you have to take reading, you have to take science.
There are some classes that you won't get to choose those for, but there are others, like you have to take a social studies class, you get to choose which social studies class you
You
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get to choose like different things.
like history and math.
Well, it's all sorts of different.
Because welding and art and stuff is stuff that you can choose to be.
Okay, end of round one, outside circle, what were some good things, what were some good things that happened inside, for round one? Good work.
There were a couple of disagreements and adding ons and agreeing.
Okay, that were all done respectfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, listen,
There wasn't like a lot of classes except for the beginning that start like right away.
so they kept it going, yeah, good. McKenna?
They didn't. At least I didn't say like all the time.
Yeah, okay, they were more concise with their language, good. Logan?
Everyone had a turn. Yeah.
Okay, everyone got involved in the conversation, it's good. Anything else?
People tried to involve everybody.
Okay, one other thing,
There were good thoughts.
they had some good solid, discussion thoughts, content, ideas. Okay, another thing,
I thought a bad thing about
something that we can improve on?
yeah, but it's about the outside circle, how we were talking and they kept messing around and
Okay, we
stuff.
did have some messing around, so hopefully you guys will respect them and not do that in return. What are some things that we can improve on for the second round? Logan?
Don't say like
Oh,
wait till the other person finish.
Okay, so wait till the other person is finished.
To go a little bit slower.
Me? Okay, yeah, and how you don't want to talk slower, so what do you mean by that?
What questions? So you can understand.
Okay, but how do you get that? How do you go slower and make sure that everybody really understands and that we get a collective understanding?
Like not to rush through what they're saying.
Okay, and how do we make sure that happens, Bryson?
Adding more information.
Yeah, adding more information. Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by that? Can you give an example? What specifically makes you think that? Yeah, using those kinds of phrases to dig deeper, to get more out of the discussion. Yep.
I think they could spend more time on the questions.
Yeah, which is what we were just talking about.
Yeah, because we kind of rush.
Yeah, we rushed a lot.
Yeah, so dig deeper on you outside circle people right now. Dig deeper, yep. Dig deeper into the conversation by asking for elaboration, for examples, or can you state that another way, or simply rephrasing it or summarizing. Cooper?
Start at the beginning, not just like wait 30 seconds.
Well,
Yeah, but also kind of.
all right, so everybody switch.
Nervous.
This is what I'm looking for. So we are looking for discussion.
I'm good, I got
I might grab you a tin and she'd be like, bring what kind of ice cream to get.
Oh, not that one.
On one side.
Ice cream ticket, I want the ice cream ticket.
I give it the context because he is context.
Oh, you got the ice cream.
Ready? No.
Wait,
Sorry. All right.
Is it started?
Second round, you may begin.
How did you guys grow up as a learner in 6th grade?
I grew because at the beginning of the year, I wasn't good at like spelling and communicating because I didn't like talking to other people that much. And now it's I don't really like talking to other people, but it got better, and I'm better at spelling than I was last year.
I think I became like a better listener during classes because I used to just like sit there and talk a lot during class and like not pay attention to the lessons like in math and everything. And I just feel like I listen a lot better now towards the end of the year.
I agree with you, Cooper and Felicity, because I think that the spelling test or the spelling incorporated with our vocabulary really helped us because it helped us spell the words that we're going to use throughout our school career.
That's great.
I agree with Cooper also because I started listening better because last year I never used to listen and I never got when in math whenever Miss Harris was explaining the lesson or something, I didn't really get it after whenever we were supposed to do lesson.
You sat there and talked the whole time.
I can't even pay attention.
What do you think, Alex?
I don't know, what do you think?
I already shared that.
Do you,
Like how did you grow as a 6th grader?
I didn't know.
A did. A did.
I feel like we
Are
like
you-
6 inches. Are you a better typer? Or are you a better listener? Are you a better writer?
They are.
Okay. Leggett. Logan.
Like it.
Well, I think my listening skills, because I used to not even pay attention in math, and in art I used to take naps.
What do you think helped that?
Well, probably spelling test.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot what I was gonna say. What do you think, Kobe?
Well, I grew better in spelling and reading because I grew a little bit in my reading and I've been a little bit better like spelling out words and knowing what they mean.
Are you guys ready to move to the next question?
Yep.
Okay. Why did you think, or why did you do what you did in 6th grade?
I didn't really understand the question. I thought it meant like the work, so I said, because the teachers told me to do that stuff.
But why didn't you tell me? What was
To
the purpose behind it?
help
To help us
learn
get
better.
learned better.
Specifically for what purpose?
Learn.
So that we can go on and live life and know what to do.
So that you can achieve
We
our
know what to
goals.
do with our daily life.
Like what?
Like, if we had jobs and stuff.
The vocabulary, because they
Teach us how to spell.
Yeah, right, and pronounce big words.
That's even more important than spelling though, because that wasn't.
knowing what
So
the
you
words
know
mean.
how to talk to people.
No,
Like,
words
so you
change.
know how to,
Learning.
the meaning.
The meaning,
The
yeah.
meaning of the words.
Oh,
Well,
And reading, yeah. Because we had free reading, free read.
free reading time.
Oh yeah, we had free reading time. Sorry, I didn't know how to say that. We had free reading time. We had 12 minutes a day, which got us all better readers. And I think most of us enjoyed reading, just sitting down reading a good book.
I did not enjoy that.
I think I agree with you guys, but at the beginning of the year, Miss Hartwig had us write down like goals that we wanted to achieve in 6th grade, and so the teachers tried to help us achieve those goals.
What do you think, Kobe? We're on the second question. We're on the second question.
Just wants to come back to you on the next question.
All right, what do you think, Alex?
What, I don't know how to explain it. What will the things you did and learned in 6th grade help you do that's important to your life and your learning?
I think the speeches helped everybody in this class because they will help us speak publicly.
I agree with Wyatt, but also I had put if you don't listen, you will most likely get fired. So if you don't want to get fired from your job, you should just listen and do what your boss wants you to do, and so that you don't get fired.
I agree with Cooper, because if you want like a public speech, like our speeches helped us, like you can talk to people more like fluently and stuff.
I thought the spelling test helped us like write the words and learn it.
What do you think, Cody? Well, I agree if you do good in school, you can get a better job. If you do good in like, speaking and speaking better and writing better, you can get a better job.
I put that to get a better job, you need to listen more and set goals for what you want to accomplish in the job or in school or something. Because setting goals helps you like achieve them more. Because
I agree with all of you. If you want a good job, you have to get a proper education to
to get that job, or if you don't have your diploma, you probably won't get that job.
What do you think, Alex?
I think he's having physical camp.
What do you think you should do to like get a good job and to
To succeed in life.
pass school and stuff?
Go to college.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Go to college.
Alright.
What helps you go to college?
What's gonna help you go to college?
Get better jobs. Go.
No,
like-
that's after college. Like, what skills do you need to do to go to college? Like reading?
Spelling.
Spelling, reading, math, other stuff.
You guys have brought up spelling a lot, and that hasn't been a big focus.
About the definition of words.
Well, yeah, the definition of the words.
And then how can we improve on any of our learning, knowledge, and skills we worked on in 6th grade this year?
Yeah, we can read.
Like, what are we gonna do this summer and stuff to help us get better? Read, like I put that I'm gonna probably read, do band
I'm
lessons,
probably gonna read when
and like just try and get better at my reading and then my band, so that I can help the band do better and help my reading skills get better.
Yeah, I want to start reading like every night before I go to bed. Like during the summer or something. Question: why just reading the band?
Cause that's the only thing I've come up with. Play basketball too. That's not academic goal.
What other things can you do besides reading,
basketball.
band, and basketball? Tons of things.
Baseball.
Read the dictionary.
Science.
Yeah, I could not.
I'd like to see any of my 6th graders read the dictionary over the summer. That'd be really.
Alright.
Some students don't even.
I'll read the dictionary for you, Miss Hartman.
What about carrying on conversations with adults?
Yes.
Peers?
That's
Good,
great.
intelligent
I like
conversations.
talking to adults.
What about getting on the internet and doing a math game every day?
Dario.
Or getting on Bill Nye the Science Guy or some other science.
Play a Dario, get better at your sizing.
Get better at your mouth.
Get fatter.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap up our last conversation. You did really well. Outside circle, what are some good things that they did inside?
Everything.
Then they try to get everybody involved.
Okay, good. Bryson? No.
I was
I don't want to involved, but not everyone wanted to get involved.
Okay, Kate?
They didn't even start when we just.
Okay, yep, somebody just went ahead. Okay, great.
Start the discussion well, they had
Oh,
like personal experiences and evidence, they had agree and disagree.
Personal experience, evidence, disagreeing, agreeing, good. Lexi?
They helped Cody put his notes in.
Yeah.
Got Cody involved.
Yeah, and that's a really important skill to have in a group discussion, be able to help draw out those who may not, love to talk. So yeah, that's a good thing. Good job. Lily?
They had good connections and they
Oops, I can't hear.
They had good connections and they included everyone and they helped each other out.
Yeah.
They had different leaders and great ideas and not the politics.
Oh, good. Yeah, very good. Seth?
They talk over each other a little bit.
So that's something that we need to improve, talking over just a little bit. Yep.
Grammar, who would talk a lot.
I did.
Okay,
I did.
Grammar.
I did say like.
Okay, and one more thing from Kate, and then I'm gonna say something here. Yes.
They weren't really, some of them were really involved, because people said, what do you think?
Okay.
That was me again, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so those who aren't natural speakers need to push themselves. Those who are natural speakers need to recognize a dominance and be able to tone it down a little bit and be able to help encourage the others. The one thing about your reading, there are studies that show that if you read just 6 books over the summer, you will maintain your reading level. Because remember, you guys
Unless they're,
came in
really easy books.
from 5th grade, you came in right here, wherever that is. And you've grown, all of you, eyes up here, all of you have grown. If you don't read over the summer, you're gonna do, everybody does that doesn't read, they do a dip. And so instead of starting 7th grade right here where you're leaving off tomorrow, you're gonna start down here. So reading, whether it's a magazine, whether it's the internet, whether it's a book, whether it's fiction, nonfiction, is really important. Yes. That's wonderful. Okay, and also, band lessons, getting outside, not on your video games, getting outside.
Not on your video game.
Too much talking. Getting outside and being healthy, carrying on conversations with your peers and adults, intelligent conversations, reading about science, doing something science, cooking, all those sorts of things will keep your mind going. Guys, good job on your discussion skills. Turn your discussion prep sheet over, check what you have done, and then I need your prep sheet.